Today I will talk about different branches or major specialization in psychology. So first one is clinical psychology. Clinical psychology integrates scientific theories and practice in order to understand, predict disabilities and discomfort. Clinical psychology also promotes adaptation, adjustment and personal development. This field is known as one of the single largest area of employment within psychology. A clinical psychologist concentrates on the intellectual, emotional, logical, psychological, social and behavioral aspect of human performance throughout a person's life across varying cultures and socio-economical level. We can say clinical psychology is the scientific study and application of psychology in order to understand, prevent and alleviate psychologically caused distress or dysfunction. Second one is counseling psychology. Like clinical psychology, this field is devoted to diagnosis, treatment and prevent of mental health issues. These branches of psychology take a special focus on function in area related to social, emotional, family, vocational and developmental well-being. Counseling psychology is unique in its attention both to normal development issues and to problems associated with physical, emotional and mental disorders. Next one is industrial organizational psychology. This branch of psychology is an applied field that involves applying psychological principles to workplace. IO psychologists, as they are often called, are interested in helping organizations by improving employee selections, motivations, workplace performance and occupational health. Industrial organizational psychologist contributes to an organization's success by improving satisfaction, safety, health and well-being of its employees. Developmental psychology. Developmental psychology is the scientific study of systematic changes that a person experiences over the course of his/her lifespan. This includes physical, emotional, social and cognitive growth and development from the conception to old age. Professionals who work in this field often specialize in the working with a particular population such as young children, adolescent or older adults. A developmental psychologist will be interested in how a person's characteristics interact with environmental factors and how development is impacted. Developmental psychology overlaps with several other branches of psychology as well as other disciplines. Other major specialization is health psychology. This is an area of psychology devoted to understanding the psychological and behavioral influences on health and well-being. Health psychology is also called behavioral medicine or medical psychology. This branch observes how behavior, biology and social context influence illness and health. While a doctor treats the illness, and health psychologist will focus more on the persons who has the illness by finding about their socio-economic status, background, behaviors that may have an impact on the disease, plus the biological reasons for the illness. The aim of the health psychologist is to improve the patient's overall health by analyzing disease in the context of biopsychosocial factors. Health psychologists generally work alongside other medical professionals in clinical settings. Next one is forensic psychology. This area of psychology utilizes understanding of the human mind and behavior and applies it to the field of law. A forensic psychologist practices psychology as the science within the criminal justice system and civil courts. Forensic psychology involves the ability to testify in courts, to present psychological findings in legal language to the courtroom, and to provide data to legal professionals in a clear way. A forensic psychologist needs to understand the rules, standard, and philosophy of a related country's legal system. Next one is cognitive psychology. This branch of psychology is concerned with looking at mental processes that underlie behavior, including thinking, perception, problem solving, decision making, memory, and attention. This branch of psychology is closely related to other disciplines such as neuroscience and linguistics. At the center of cognitive psychology is how people acquire, processes, and store information. Practical applications for cognitive research may include how to improve memory, increase the accuracy of decision making, how we use our intelligence and reasoning. And next important branch is social psychology. This branch of psychology is interested in how a person's thoughts, behavior, and emotion are introduced by other people. A social psychologist will look at group behavior, social perceptions, non-verbal behavior, conformity, aggression, prejudices, and leadership. Social perception and social interaction are seen as key to understanding social behavior. We are not behaving same in different situations and social conditions. Social psychologists try to understand, explain, and predict the behavior in all kinds of social situations.